I love it.
Speaking of awesome.
Speaking of awesome. Names.
Awesome names. Romelu Lukaku transition into soccer now.
Yeah.
That was a good transition, Bernie. Props for you.
Yep.
Belgian striker Romelu Lukaku played at Everton last season. We've been hearing a while how he was going to make a move to Chelsea. And all of a sudden, last week, Manchester United swoops in and signs him. It's official. He's going to be Paul Pogba's teammate, his lifelong buddy, or I don't know what their deal is. But best friends, I think. This was pretty unexpected, certainly perceived as a big-time coup on United's part, and it gives them that dynamic offensive presence that Mourinho was searching for. So I guess I wanted to talk about a little bit. Does United have a shot to run at the title this season? Bernie, do you have any opinion on this?
Well, I'm not a big soccer fan. I prefer American sports like tennis.
Well, maybe I'll go first.
No, I'm kidding.
And then I can.
know tennis is an American sport, but from an outsider's perspective, it seems like this dude is awesome.
He's a freak.
And you're adding him to one of the better teams, right?
They were one of the better teams.
Yeah, so they're probably going to win. I don't know. Ask him.
Last season, Manchester United finished 5th in the Premier League. No, they finished 6th. They still won the Europa League, so they're in Champions League football. Last season, though, most of the time, they didn't look very dominating. In fact, at times they looked bad. They were clearly following manager Jose Mourinho's philosophy that winning a game 1-0 is quote-unquote the easiest thing to do in football. And it looked like that's what they were trying to do. They pack it in on defense, try to make it work with a few counterattacks. Lukaku is a monster. He's 6'3", 210 pounds. Soccer, that's monstrous.
I mean, in any sport, that's
huge.
Big.
Not to mention this dude runs like a deer. Right, this is the forward that Mourinho's looking for. Lukaku has detractors. He has a lot of them. They say he's not involved with his teammates most of the time. He doesn't get the feel of the build-up play a lot. But if you got a guy that you can just kick it up there and you can run through two dudes and score a goal, I mean, you're going to score more goals. They're going to be better with him. They might not be prettier with him. He's the most physically imposing striker in our game today. Another year for the likes of the Eric Bailly's, Jesse Lingard, Anthony Martial, Marcus Rashford too. This team looks poised to create more offense and be significantly better. Again, they're probably not going to be prettier yet. Many of their creative types are pretty young. If they win a title, but it looks bad. If your team wins, right? Your team, your opinion.
Just general sports question.
Yeah. Do you care if it matters how they do it? Doesn't matter how it looks.
We're getting the W though.
You're getting a trophy.
Getting the trophy.
You're getting a trophy.
Yeah, I could not care less about whether a team wins pretty or ugly. It's, are they winning?
Are they winning?
In any sport, any sport, that's got to be the goal.
Certainly, yeah. That's got to be the first goal.
Winning
is winning.
You can, outside fans will probably hate you if you win ugly. People will be like, oh, that's awful. When I was little, I read a book written by a former world top 10 tennis player called Winning Ugly. And this dude had the worst strokes, but he just understood the game so well, he was able to win. And, as a Pistons fan, you look back to the Bad Boys, who were probably the ugliest style of basketball of all time.
Even that 2014.
The 2014 wasn't pretty.
They don't have like the same rep the Bad Boys do, but they were scoring like 85 points a game. And they won a title.
They did it with defense. They did it by banging people up, And I don't know how that relates to soccer. But
Stuart Scott, I think it was Stuart Scott, halftime interview with one of the Pistons players during the finals. He says something along the lines of, you guys shot 60% in the first half. The Pistons never shoot 60%. right? But here they are in the finals, and they took it to them.
Right. As long as you win, it doesn't matter how you win.
Right. I agree with that. I do think this question is a little bit more loaded than it seems head on.
Sure.
And I'll tell you why. In most sports, again, I don't care. I love watching defensive American football games. I love watching defensive basketball games, right?
Yeah.
Those are my kind of teams. North Carolina was awesome to me, even though they
didn't put up a ton of points.
And they didn't have a whole lot of offense.
The entire offense was throw a shot up and get the offensive
rebound. The entire
rebound.
offense, but it was their best.
It was
offense.
the entire offense. They were most efficient when they just chucked the ball to the rim and chased it.
In most sports, I don't care if USA Soccer won trophies, just packing the bus in and just converting on a few counter attacks a game, I would be thrilled.
Yeah.
Right. But
yeah.
This situation is a little bit different. Manchester United has a history of winning. This is a big-time soccer club, and soccer's a bit of a different sport, right? If they win this year, nobody's going to care. But as it goes down, if they're still competing and they're still in the title contention with an ugly brand, I think some of their fans are going to get a little bit restless, right? Because for us in American sports, there's a lot of turnover. Winning championships is not expected for us, if you know what I mean. Like, it's what we hope for, but that's not like minimal what we need to be happy with the franchise. Right? If the Pistons
finished fourth in the East this year, I'd be ecstatic.
Right? That's not really how it works with the big time clubs.
Okay.
In European football.
What you're telling me is that they still have a chance to win. You're telling me they still win, right?
Look, if they're winning winning 2 trophies every year, nobody's going to care.
Exactly.
But if they're winning sporadically and people are saying they would win more if they clean it up a bit, there's
let me pose this question to you.
Sure.
Would the fans over there and around the world care if the team would the fans rather have the team playing ugly and winning 2 trophies a year or playing pretty and winning 1?
I'm not sure.
Really, it's that up in the air. As an American sports fan, that's incomprehensible.
Right. It is because of the turnover in American sports.
Okay.
But every year, obviously there are surprises in European football. But every year going into it, you kind of know who the top dogs are going to be.
Okay.
Right? I know what you're saying. Eventually, at some point, I think they're going to be pressured to make it look nicer.
All right.
First step, though, is they have to win a title. And hopefully Lukaku can do that for them. Going across the United Kingdom.